right, class. I'm going to talk to you today. Hello. You'll just see my hands today. I'm going to talk to you about the Charlie Harper project. Now, a lot of you are, doing such a good job on your sketches. So here we worked on these together. This is the first grade are doing insects, but this could be for any. If you're doing birds, we've already sketched the birds. If you're doing the owls, we've already sketched the owls, and we've done that. So then what you do is you pick which one you want. For example, if I picked this one right here, or if I picked the ladybug, let's do the ladybug. I picked the ladybug, I've already drawn it. Then you're going to take it, because you're going to create, here's mine, created with cut paper, and it's origami paper. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your basket, which everybody is sharing their basket, and inside your basket are goodies of origami paper. Now I only have a couple of the silver, so I would suggest using those like I did for, mine had the little balls on top of the caterpillar. So see how I just use a little bit. But what I want you to make sure of is please do not do this. Do not have where you have wasted all this beautiful paper around it because you want to go on the edge. So instead, if you have something like this, what I would suggest doing is, okay, I only need this piece. I'm going to set this back in the basket. Now these will come from the flower thing, but you can put it back in the basket if you want. So the rest of the blue table later, they can use that. Then you decide, okay, I'm making wings. So if you want these to be wings, this is kind of tiny, so I wouldn't suggest using this size, but it could be the dots on top of your wings. So I'm going to pick, and you can go through them, figure out what color you want, decide the color, and I'm looking for a blue. Aha. Oh, here's a blue. I like this blue. So the first thing you do, if you're making two wings, then I would fold it in two, because then you'll have two wings. So I would fold it in half, and we've already gone over this. Then I would take my pencil, and this is the white side. So you would draw on the white, and maybe you would have it where it's all, see how that's the straight line? Now, do I need a straight line for my butterfly? Let's go back to my picture. No, they're all curved. So I could make two of these, and then two more of a round. These are more of an oval. So if I leave my picture here so you can see what I'm doing, might be a little easier, then I would take and go all the way up to the edge. Here I am, all the way up to the edge, rounded curve, and then maybe I have this part be straight. So now I can actually, I have two of them. Remember, they're folded so they'll look the same. So I'm nibble, 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 all the way around. You want to get right on that pencil mark, okay? And now I'm a big planner. You know that I like things planned. And so then you would have your piece of paper. Maybe this is the only one I have here. I wouldn't choose blue on blue, but that's okay. So here's my butterfly that I'm doing. I have my two wings cut out. I open them up. And remember, you're going to want them to be colored side down. Now, you really can't see that, so you want a contrast. That's why I said I wouldn't choose that color, but I'm trying to use this. So there are my top wings. So I go back to my picture. Now I need a body. Well, maybe this would be perfect for the body. So then I turn it over. Okay, see I'm on the white side. And I'm drawing my big body. Okay. And look, I haven't wasted, I'm not going to waste hardly any paper because this is the piece that I cut off. So now I nibble, nibble, nibble. And so you're cutting, and the biggest part of this project, which we talked about before, and we'll see what we can get done before we have to have our Christmas break, and hopefully we'll get to these. If you guys really enjoy it, then we'll carry it over. So there's his body, there's the wings, and I like it. Now I'm going to choose another color, and look, I want to show you something. This is still wonderful paper I could use. So I would fold it over. And if you need to draw it, then draw it. If you don't, you're like, oh, well, I know what shape I want. I'm pretty good at cutting. But, Mrs. Milligan's been doing this for a while. I'm going to make a teardrop. So there's my teardrop. And this is going to go inside my butterfly. Oh, wow. Just with using my scraps. And then you're going to create your butterfly. So then I would come back in. Maybe I would choose, a little bit of silver, like I said. So I would cut off just a little piece here. There's the back side. Draw what you want, but don't waste this beautiful paper. Put it back in my box, okay? Now I'm going to fold it so I can have two. We've talked about symmetry, where it's the same on both sides. Let me see if I can get this to cut here. And I haven't glued anything yet. I'm planning exactly how I want it to be. And this is the tricky part because this paper is so delicate. Oh, I like that. It reminds me of rainbow fish. And this is, like I said, will be for everybody. You take your time, you plan out what you want, you've already drawn it. Now I still need to make a head. So I would go back to my box, or here's these other colors that you could choose from, and I cut them tinier so we wouldn't waste paper. Now, would that look good on a butterfly? No, but it might be good for a branch, or you can use newspaper. So that's a little bit about what you'll be doing, and then you plan it out, then you turn it over, and I would use a glue stick. I would glue this on here first, do both of my wings, turn them over, and then like I said, you should have taken one that you liked and then drew maybe your butterfly is above a branch. We talked about how a branch is wide and then it gets thinner and he's flying above. So we'll see how it goes today.